Hello. Whenever you write your emails and your marketing to your fan base and your tribe, use your voice. Do not have someone write all the copy for your emails. This is critical. Hello, my name is John Ruman. I'm an international business coach and consultant. I'm talking about using your voice in email, and take a moment for this. This will be really important. A lot of people actually hire people to write their emails for them. The people they hire have a different writing style, and it doesn't sound like you. So most companies, I don't care if you sell a product base or a particular this or that, it's important that for every organization there is a person that your clientele can look to as the representative of that brand. More than likely, that is you. You may be scared of this. You may be like, oh my goodness, I don't want to be that person. It needs to be someone, and it probably is you. Here's why that's so important. People connect with people. They want to know who you are and what you're all about and really feel you out before they're going to be hooked into what you have to offer. So it's important that they know the language and the voice of you so they feel warm and welcome about when you have something to offer them. That is why this is so paramount. Email marketing is an opportunity for this potential client base and existing client base to actually know who the heck you are, what you're about, and the way that you write and the way that you present the information allows them to actually know this. And you must understand, this is an actual connection with you. You are going to be the representative to your brand. I know, crazy, right? You never thought that you'd be that person, but more than likely, 9 out of 10, if not more than people who are watching this video, that will be the situation. And it's important that you recognize, accept, and embrace that. Why? Because this is what helps you to connect with them. Because trust me, they just want to know that you're a good person, that you are a person, that you actually care about them. The product and service you offer is the quality that will match what they're looking for, and that you're not just going to not provide something, it's going to be crap. They just want to know that there's realness behind this. So don't feel bad, because the more you get good at this, the stronger they will look for you. So one way you can leverage that in this video, hopefully for you, maybe an easier way if you're not a writer, is to do more video. Video allows you to honestly express yourself. You can say, hey, here's this beautiful product. Isn't it lovely? Or this service, however you want to, whatever you offer. And that allows for them to see and connect with you. So again, and this is something I will reiterate every single time I can remember when I'm doing these videos for the email marketing course, is it's critical and paramount that you are not selling the entire time. Gary Vaynerchuk, Gary V, calls it jab, 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 right hook. Think of the right hook as the knockout blow. You want to think of, how can I continually provide so much value that they can't help but want to buy? There's a law. It's a law of reciprocity. Reciprocity is this. And ask yourself if you've ever been in this situation where you have someone who is so loving and generous and just gives you all the time freely, and they just give. And then that one time they're like, hey, could you help me out? You do whatever you can. Let's pretend it's just someone who has been helping you out in your career or whatever, and then their grandson or granddaughter comes to sell something. You don't need it. You don't even want it. You don't know what you're going to do with it or how you're going to get rid of it once you're done or who you're going to give it to, but you immediately think, I need to help that person. Why? Because that person has given to me. That is what you need to do with this person. You're going to give them so much value that they can't help to want to give back. And that's the jab, 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 right hook. So give a huge amount of value. And again, that will be in virtually every video in this series, just because it's important to have it drilled into your cranium, deep in the subconscious. Think, give, don't sell. People love to buy, hate to be sold. So give them an opportunity to create a strong desire and want for whatever you have, but don't sell it the whole time. Make sense? Good. Now, it's important that this isn't your voice. So here's what happens when you write in such a manner that it sounds like you. Pretend you are, you've done a video like this, like I'm doing now, and you've written an email that corresponds with this. And you've written an email. It's your style. You've actually done that. And when they actually get it, they will actually, because they've seen you, they know who you are. You're not some person of the void. You're human. They connect with you. You're like, I like that guy, or I like that gal. She is awesome. I'm in. I can't wait for the next video. Can't wait for the next email. So they're building that connection with you. Then, when they read this, they will be hooked and will actually hear you speaking to them. So, good afternoon, Randy, whatever the name is. I hope you're having an amazing weekend. Thank you so much for I wanted to let you know about this value thing. Again, most of these emails you're sending, value is what you're offering these people. Let me give you a little trick that will help you out tremendously. And you'll be like, thank you, John. You are my hero, because I may not be the world's greatest typist, nor do I have the patience to make my emails perfect. That's okay. But what I'm going to offer to you is something called, hey, Rico, good to see you, man, is something called voice to text. So I'm going to take all platforms. I'll take the 4 main platforms. I'm an Apple Mac guy, so I'm going to go that first. On the Mac itself, there's a dictation mode. I can open a document, let's say it's a Word document or just an empty text document. I can do dictation mode. I can sit back, relax, enjoy myself, and speak. And then what happens? Magic. It puts it voice to text, and it's about 90-95% accurate. And there's even a thing that I can go new line, period, comma, all that nice punctuation I can put in there. And it can tell by how you pause in words and such what you're actually meaning. I also use an iPhone. An iPhone has Siri and also a little button that looks like a little microphone. You can talk to it. Those of you who are Android users, we'll start with the Android since we're on the phone. So you can open a Google Note, which is, or Google Doc, and you open it, and then you got your keyboard, and again, hit the little microphone button, set it down, and start talking, and write out your emails. And the great thing about this is, take your time, so you can pause between words and get the language right, but it will sound like you, because the style of the language is you. And here's the cool part. You actually used your words and your mouth to do it. And then when you're done, go through it, and it'll take a couple minutes to edit it, but it's beautiful because 1, it's exactly like the way you speak, and 2, it is mostly done for you. You're just going to do a little edit and be done. So I would encourage you to take a little bit of time to do this because you would be really shocked. And then assuming you're a Windows user, Windows also has, I forget the name of the helper, Cortana, and Cortana has a voice to text. So use voice to text in whatever program you're with. Have fun with it. Practice it. Most of these, by the way, can be taught to be better so they can become smarter over time. And there's even an app, and I'm using my phones here to do this video, but there's also an app called Otter, O-T-T-E-R, like the cute little water-loving and playful river otter or whatever. So Otter will allow you to give 2 voices a title. So for example, me, and let's say I have someone I'm interviewing for something, and me and this other person speak, and we identify, okay, this is John and this is Roger, for example. And when I speak and when Roger speaks, they can tell that it's me or him. And then when it's done, it'll give a translation, and you can have that, like you can do interviews like that. So for those who do podcasts, this is awesome. And it'll identify multiple voices. I don't know how many voices it will do, but even 2 or 3 is great. And because the way the sound of my voice is different than Roger's or whatever. The only challenge is these voice to text are written for US English or UK English, so I live in the Caribbean, in Trinidad, and they may not understand Trini English as well yet, but they will. And with all of these, as you do them more regularly, they will become better. So play with this, have fun. Let me tell you about the actual workshop in email marketing. The date of this is the 7th of July, 7 July. It is in Val Park Shopping Plaza in Trinidad. It is from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. I am doing it with the awesome Ms. Kristen Alexis, the girl boss. She runs Girl Boss Empire TT. She's awesome. She's a big deal, especially on Instagram. She kind of dominates the space there. And then she and I are doing it. The total cost is 600 TT. To invest, you'll need to put 300 down and 300 on the day, or 600 one time. Let me think. It does start on time. You will need your laptop. This will not be a phone event. We did Instagram last time, which is phone only. Let me think. And I think that's it. So any questions you have, shoot me a message. So if you're on Facebook, I'm actually posting this on the event. Just click the registration button and you can register. If you're on Instagram, just shoot me a direct message on here. Say, hey John, send me info about the email class, or just ask me questions. Feel free to comment on here. I'd love to hear your feedback about this video. And you can also call me or WhatsApp me, 744-8555. Again, 744-8555. Thank you so much. You've been awesome. And this is being filmed on Father's Day. So for those who see it on Father's Day, have an awesome and blessed Father's Day. Thank you so much.